Ben, I gotta say, your demonstration of your physical prowess as you popped up from the ground up to your feet was impressive. So, well done. All right, on we go. Greetings. Ken Woodward here. Welcome back to another episode of Curated Questions. Together, we engage inquisitive humans about how they use questions to navigate and make sense of our world. I'm a fellow traveler and a pilgrim on this journey, and I'm glad you are here. Today's conversation is with Dave McGurk. Dave is a transformational leader who bridges military precision with cutting-edge organizational development. As founder and CEO of Veridian Perspective and vice president at Apogee Global RMS, Dave brings over 20 years of executive leadership experience. His impressive 30-year military career includes training operations director at the U.S. Army Command and General Staff College, Army Enterprise Liaison and Senior Executive Advisor to U.S. Army European, African, and Special Operations Command teams. He has managed multi-billion-dollar budgets, led teams of hundreds, and influenced policy at the highest level of government, including presidential-level decisions. His approach blends 30 years of military leadership, adult education, and neuroscience to create AI-powered diagnostics, hyper-personalized development, and dynamic simulations for resilient leaders in a volatile world. Dave recently reminded me that our common connection was Chad Littlefield, a connection guru and a previous guest on Curated Questions. Dave, welcome to Curated Questions. All right, and on to the end of the episode. Ken here. Dave's wisdom and insights were on full display during this conversation. I'm excited for you to integrate these insights into your engagement with the world around you. I've compiled 4 key takeaways and will share them with you in just a moment. I just wanted to share that I am delighted with the recent influx of newsletter subscribers who have signed up to the bi-monthly distribution from the Curated Questions homepage at curatedquestions.com. While you're there, click the link to record your right now question, which may be included in an upcoming episode. Now, on to the takeaways. Number 1, the watch-off revelation. During his 2005-2006 deployment as an embedded advisor to the Iraqi Army, Dave's Iraqi commander challenged him to remove his watch for 3 days and stop fixating on time. This seemingly simple request became a profound moment of cultural awakening, revealing how deeply his cognitive frameworks had been shaped by military indoctrination. The experience taught him to ask, "What else am I missing? What questions am I not asking?" This pivotal moment shifted his approach from cultural awareness to cultural intelligence, demonstrating that breakthrough insights often arise from examining our most fundamental assumptions about how the world works. Question: what inherited beliefs about, quote, the right way to operate might you be clinging to without questioning their validity in different contexts? Number 2, questions as problem framing architecture. Dave discovered that questions are foundational to framing problems. They define the lens, the depth, and the direction through which we perceive reality. Rather than accepting the military's approach of burying problem definition deep in the planning process, he moved it to the forefront. He teaches that shallow questions reveal surface symptoms, while deep questions expose hidden systems and root causes. The questions we ask literally determine what we see and what we ignore. His approach is to always ask, what am I missing? How do I see the problem? What are the facts relevant to the problem? To open the aperture for different dimensions of understanding. Question: how might your current problem be completely reframed if you ask, what am I missing? Instead of, how do I solve this? Number 3, the invasive cognitive model framework. Dave asked people to examine What invasive cognitive model has colonized your mind without your permission? This provocative question cuts to the heart of inherited mental models, the cognitive frameworks programmed by parents, teachers, culture, and experience that shapes our existence without conscious choice. He uses the iceberg metaphor. What people see, behaviors, communication styles, etc., is just the tip. The massive structure below the surface is your, quote, inner terrain, the cognitive frameworks and paradigms that create your outer manifestation. Most leadership development focuses on the tip, the skills like communication or empathy, without excavating the subsurface beliefs that prevent those skills from developing. Question: which of your firmly held beliefs did you actually choose versus inherit from your environment? And are they still serving you? Number 4, the seat swap counseling method. Dave revolutionized feedback by literally swapping seats during performance counseling sessions. After giving his feedback from the desk chair, he had moved to the couch and have his team member sit in his chair to counsel him on his performance. When people initially deflected with, "You're doing amazing, sir," he'd throw a literal yellow BS flag on the table. This practice created psychological safety and established that authority bias wouldn't be tolerated. The result? Flowing two-way feedback, empowered decision-making, and teams that became machines in record time. His mantra, "You saw me, you heard me, you felt me." People felt genuinely seen because he had made understanding their cognitive frameworks his systemic goal. Question: what would change in your relationships if you literally or figuratively swap seats with those you lead or work alongside? I know you had some moments that particularly resonated with you. I'd love to see them in the comments section on your respective podcast player. To those on the other side of the speaker, thank you for being here. Gratitude shout out to Beauty Pill for the show's music and producer Ben Ford for the technical help. This episode was recorded on Piscataway land. Please engage with the episode in some manner. Download, follow, save, like, share, or comment about something that resonated. This action ensures we are engaging the questioning community. Until next time, keep questioning.